Hello, Kannaway Nation. This is Pat Nash, and I'm coming to you today to talk to you about the invitation versus the presentation, to kind of let you know the difference and why you want to keep them separate. And I think the best way to introduce it to you is to share a story about probably that happens to most of us. You get involved in a business and you're so excited about it. So you do an invitation. You invite people you know would be great for this business. You've worked with them before. Maybe you've even been their mentor. Let me invite them over, show them why I'm excited. They're going to be part of this, and we're going to move together and, live happily ever after. Anyway, let me share in a story. I was very excited about a business opportunity. I called some people I knew, invited them over. When they got there, I had this huge spread of dinner for them, of course, because we're friends. And I figured they're going to be business partners. So I'm going to have dinner. I'm going to have them over. And then when we're finished with dinner, I'm going to go into the living room. I'm going to pull out my flip chart. And I'm going to give them the presentation right while they're in the home. And in my mind, it's like, this is a slam dunk. I know these people. We've done business before. They trust me. They like me. We know that people do business with people they like. I'll put them in a comfortable environment, and they'll do it because they owe me. No, really. They'll do it because they will love it just like I do. I know them. So I do that. I go through the whole flip chart presentation, tell them how awesome it is. I talked about the comp plan. I talked about all the prizes, everything that you can get, and everything I was excited about with this business. And that presentation after dinner lasted about maybe 30, 40 minutes. Long story short, they had been in my house about 2 hours. I'd invited them earlier that week. They had been in my house 2 hours. We had dinner, and I gave them this huge presentation of a wonderful company that I was excited to be a part of. And they looked at me and they were, wow, we're very proud of you. And I wish you all the luck. Please keep me posted on how this goes for you. And I looked at them and I'm like, okay, this is great. You're not all in. No, I don't think I want to take on that. That's a lot to do. Let me tell you what happens. From the time you say hello to that person, from the time you invite them over for dinner or for a meeting or anything that you do, everything that you do with them, they're looking at you and they wanting to know, what does this have to do with me, and can I do this? So they're going to remember what you did. Now, looking back on it, I know they have never been, even as successful as they've never been excited about being in front of the room or doing the presentation. They actually plug people into the system. So everybody can invite, not everybody can present. So during that presentation, they figured out, I don't really want to do this. I don't want to spend an hour and a half preparing dinner. I don't want to spend 30, 40 minutes going over a presentation on a weeknight. I think I'll pass. So what all I did was set them up to look at me and say, what she's doing is not duplicatable. It won't work for me. So the difference between teaching people to invite, getting good at the invitation, and the presentation is that they should never come together. Do one or the other. And what we teach is for you to get very good at invitation. If you can invite, and you're a very good inviter, inviting people to look at the videos or listen to a conference call, if you can be good at inviting, your business is going to grow exponentially, because the average person will look at that and say, I can do that. All they did was invite me to a meeting. Someone else stood in front of the room and wowed me, and I signed up. I can do that. So the difference between invitation and presentation is they should never come together. They should never collide. Just imagine it making a mess. They should stay separate. And in separateness, they would work efficiently, because people can look at it and say, this is a duplicatable system. And it's more likely that they will see themselves joining your business. So that's the difference between invitation and presentation. Don't pull them together. Keep them apart, and you'll see massive results. Thank you.